Hi, good evening, good afternoon, good evening. Auntie D is here, wherever you are in the world. Let me welcome you to my channel, Auntie D TV, and I hope that you be comfortable, feel welcome, and stay and stay. And if you have not subscribed, you can go ahead and do the same. If you're not able to stay on and you return, you should be able to join the conversation. And when you subscribe, you put your notification on all so that when next I put out a live or a video, it will notify you as quickly as possible. Okay. So here we go. Here we go around the ring. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him. Heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. Yes, we are here. I have not seen anyone as yet. Wow, AC Toxic. Whoa, what a name. Good evening. Good evening, AC. Well, what are you doing, AC? Come on, guys, as you roll in, just like up the live. We're talking about rebuilding Jamaica and the aftermath, that took place after Hurricane Melissa. We're here to share our views and our ideas. You look at us. Oh, you don't know anything about it? Is it the first time hearing about it? Okay. Oh, you mean someone to chat? You want to discuss somebody or you want to share in a conversation? Tell me which of them. Which of them is it? You want to share in a conversation? Hi, Juliet. How are you? Welcome here. Welcome here. How are you, Juliet? How was your day, Juliet? AC says he doesn't know. He's looking for someone to chat. AC, you are so different. Huh? You're so different. Looking like someone to chat. Is it that you're looking for someone to have a conversation with? To share in a discussion? Or you want to go behind somebody's back to talk about somebody? I wonder which is it. So you haven't heard about the hurricane, but what if there is a disaster? What would you do in terms of bouncing back? Will you just sit and mope, or you try to get up and start get the place together? Like cleaning up, replacing things that can be replaced, remove those that have no use. What would you do? Helen says, I don't know what is that, Helen. What do you mean? Come on, man, talk, man, guys. You don't have to be shy. You don't have to be shy, man. Right, Helen, you can say something. Helen said, Romeo. Romeo. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. But in case you didn't know, I don't want to take it for granted that you do know. But just in case you didn't know, there was a hurricane in the Caribbean over the past few days, and it reached Jamaica as a category 5. And when it left, it was at category 4. It hit parts, the eastern part of Cuba, and a little of Haiti got some of it. And then it went to the Bahamas. But it has now been downgraded, so I don't think it's no more. So I want to just talk about things that people can do. Somebody may not know, and they may hear a view from you, and the people look at the algorithm of the channel, and they may get ideas. We can't be too selfish, because those people, they did not know what they heard about the storm, and they tried to prepare. But unfortunately, they were prepared, but they lost everything. Most of them have lost their homes. Some have lost their lives. Some have lost everything. Vehicles were washed away. A lot of things happened. So we just want to cheer people along. They don't feel forgotten. And, talk about it. So we don't want to be selfish because we don't know what can happen to us later on. We don't know. So we have to try to cooperate and show a little more love. Come on, guys, man. So many persons come up and only one person. And when we discuss now, YouTube will take the algorithm and send it out so more persons can see it. And we don't want to be selfish because the country is so badly mashed up. So badly. I don't know how they are going to bounce back, but we have to encourage each other. We have to encourage each other. So that's why we are here. Talk about it. Everybody's talking about it. We don't know where or how far the word will go, but we have to share, to talk about it. Come on, guys. Only one person. Give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up your screen, man. Come on, man. Thumbs up the screen until the thumbs come up. Or touch that finger that points up. You need to motivate me, You need to motivate me. You can't just have me like that, man. I need to be motivated. Helen seems to be very quiet. Helen came on, and Juliet. Juliet says hi, but I have been looking at it, yes. And AC said, I don't know, looking for someone to chat. I think AC was being honest, but it sounds a bit off. Come on, guys, I'm patiently waiting. I'm not rushing, I'm not going anywhere. I ain't going anywhere. I'm here patiently waiting patiently. Come on, man. I need to see more people come. Thumbs up, man. I need to see more persons on the live. Come on, man. Come on, come on. Can't start a live with 2 and 3 persons. Waiting patiently. Good evening, YouTube. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. Let me say it again. Let me not miss out on anyone. And those who may be in my silent listeners, good evening to you too. Good evening to you too, guys. Not because you're not on, you know your reasons. I appreciate you just the same. Come on, guys. I feel good, good, good. I feel real wonderful good. Every time I talk about Jesus, I feel good, 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 good. Cool thing about your tongue. Okay. Anybody want to start? A little question answer? Tell me something. Tell me something that is cool about your town. That means something that is nice about the town that you're living in. Even if it's not nice, try to make it interesting. Something cool. Come on, man. Lift up, lift up, lift up, lift up. Something cool about your town. That's a good question, man. Don't tell me somebody don't know what to answer. What sort of a town is it? Just something, if it's even one. One thing that is cool, that is nice, that you think is nice. It doesn't mean that it must be nice to everybody. But just one thing. Just tell me one thing about the town that you live in. Even if it is not like that, make it interesting. Then we can continue on with what we are talking about. Come on, guys, I'm here. I'm waiting on you. Tell me one thing about the town that you're in. Just one thing. Boy, just one person thumbs up the line. Wow, seems like people are not in tune. The response is very, very low. Come on, guys, man, I'm waiting. Don't let us wait in vain. And we're going to flow into our discussion, into our conversation. No, this thing is stuck. Let me try. Just in case it's stuck, or sometimes it's stuck. Whoa. Somebody says, hi, I'm having surgery soon. Oh, may God be with you. And guide the surgeon as he perform his task. May God be with you. Don't worry and don't fret, because if you worry, it's going to make it worse. It means that your blood pressure is going to get high, and you don't want that. You want to go into the surgery, into the theater, feeling very comfortable. So don't worry. Pray, and as the song says, we pray and God deliver. Right? We pray and God delivers. We pray and God stop the war. We pray and God delivers. God gave us one more chance. He gave us one more chance. God gives us chances. So you pray, Trinity night. I miss you too, Trinity. And I think you'll come around another time. And remember that you came on Auntie D and she said, don't you worry. Just go in the name of Jesus and he will deliver. But I would say pray. This, whatever it is, you pray and let your mind be at ease. Don't go in there nervy. Chicken. So try to relax. Mm-hmm. Try to relax. Be calm. And when you return from your surgery and you're well enough to come on my live, you must come back and remind me. Remember the person who said she was going to do surgery? Here I am. Come to say hi, good night. I would feel so good. Right? But tell me, One good when you're here before you go, I know you're not gonna stay long. One good thing about your town. Love you too, Trinity. I wondered there was a Trinity that used to be on my life. I don't know. I don't know. I've not seen her in a good while. Um, one good thing about your town. You're the same Trinity? I don't think so. I don't remember her surname. I remember, but I know there was a Trinity. I think so. I have almost 1,700 persons. So is it the same Trinity? I'm not sure, but I know I have a Trinity. And it's almost 1,700 persons. So it's hard to remember 1,700 names. But somewhere I remember the name Trinity was one of my subscribers. So I hope you're not feeling too sick. You're well enough. And I wish you everything. So just before you go, tell me one good thing about your town, even if it is not, if it is even a make-up story. Just one thing. You can type it, whether it's small town, happy town, cool town, busy town, you know. Just write one word. Just write a word. Cool thing. Clubbing, partying, music, anything. Just want to get some responses. And then we can talk a little about Jamaica rebuilding or the aftermath of small town. Okay, I suspect a small town. But what do you think what people should do with regards to the music too? That's nice. With regards to the hurricane, Melissa, that just hit Jamaica. Jamaica mash up, mash up bad. When you look at the pictures, JB, how are you? Good night. Good night. How are you doing? Happy to see you. Happy to see you, sir. Yes, Trinity. So I'm wondering with the what should I say? No, with the disaster that was there, and people has to first get their lives back together. They have to try. What are my things that you think they should do? Yes. You see me a fan. Me a van hot. I'm trying to keep warm. We had rain all day today, and I cannot afford to run the heater so long. Winter don't come as yet, so now and again we give it the place a little warm up. Right? Yes. Yes, Trinity. Yes, so what do you think the people should do now? The place is all muddy and they build the houses, then break down. Everything. You hear me? Okay. And the houses they break down, the river come, the rain come and the breeze come, wash them away, wet up their things, bring mud in their houses. When I saw somebody stepping in the house, it's like oh Lord. In Montego Bay, the man showed how high the water was on his house. And if they were there, they would have drowned. So now that the rain has stopped in most places, what do you think they should do? What do you think they should? What do you suggest, guys? What do you suggest? Yeah, sentiment mash up, bad, bad, bad. When I look at on CNN and I saw the big body of water rolling down, I said, I couldn't believe water rolling, rolling, rolling down. Yeah, man, the building them moving, and some people lost their lives. I know that it would have happened because it couldn't come and go like that and don't take lives. Some people were in their houses, and the water just come from all different angles. People were driving, and they washed them off the road and pushed them over into the river. So now that all of that has happened, where they are gone, I don't know. Yes, I remember Trinity. You always say you lose people. That's why I say you could be the one that normally come up on my channel. You always say somebody died for you or something. A year ago. Yeah, man. Yes, Trinity, a year ago, last year. Don't they flat out, man? My God. People walking on the road in water up past their knee, and that water not going to move so quick, you know. But I'm saying, how could so much water come up? Where it come from? The sea come and push it through the river and push it down on the people, eh? Okay, 2018. Okay. I'm wondering where so much water come from. Did some well break or some river head? Something could have carried on so much water so suddenly that it just washed away the people. You know, it is really, really. So I'm saying, now, what do you think they should do with the of water? What do you think they should do towards rebuilding? What do you think they should do towards rebuilding? Rebuilding the place. You understand me? What about the farmer? Whether you're a farmer, the first thing you're going to try to fix up is going to be your house where you live. Because if you don't have somewhere to live, you can't go and fix up your garden to plant your vegetables. You think prayer for people? Yes, man. They are going to need it, you know, because if they pray for people, they will get a little calmer and be more motivated and be more encouraged. You know, I think so. And also, what they could do, they could also, I'm thinking of first, look at the things, the house, the things that they have, sort out whatever they find, put them one side. Some furniture might break up, some made, you know, can be fixed. So they just put the things in my side, pack them up, and then now they start to lay out the house. If it's a one room or something like that, then they have to go spend time now to get water. Maybe there will be any water in the pipe. So they have to find, and they couldn't go to a river now, because the rivers are all muddy. So they have to go put the, look, you can imagine your clothes that you have put up in your drawer, very clean and nice, all covered with mud, are wash away gone. So you have to go find a place in the yard and put them down. Maybe they're not good anymore. They won't have, I don't think they would see any clothes because some of the furniture then wash away gone, everything match up and gone. Alligator and sharks swimming around the people. They don't have to be. Yes, I saw find resources. Yes, I saw the this, I wonder if it was real. I saw this big about two sharks up and down, but you see down there is so noted for the shark. They could probably miss their way and cannot go back into the sea, the ocean. And the alligator them accustomed to, you know, still water. So if them up and down in the water, you see people walking for a good distance in water. And if those things are in the water, it will attack them. So I said to myself, Mrs. And then they're shouting, get out of the water, get out of the water. Whoa, something going to happen, you know. They have nowhere to turn. Nowhere to turn. So I said to myself, you know, we have resources for therapy. Okay. So you're supposed to be doing well then. You're supposed to be doing well then, Trinity. Yeah, it is really, really sad. You know. So tell me one good thing about your town where you live in, Jay. One good thing. Is it a nice place, a cozy place, a cool place? What? One good thing. Because I have to find out different avenue to get people to come. Last night was the number was very low. Heavenly Father, bless Jamaica. Okay, Lord Dario. Thank you, Lord. That's so nice. Because people have to pray for them. And even if you're not there, wherever you are, you can pray for them just the same. That is so nice, Lord Dario. Lord Dario. My, And Miriam Emerson. Hi, how are you, Miriam? Mariam, how are you doing? Happy to see you, Miriam. Miriam, what would you recommend to persons who have lost their homes or they experienced the disaster from Melissa? What would you suggest? It's going to take a while to come back, but we always come back from anything a Jamaican really. That's true. But when we look at the things, it's not one community or one parish. Boy, I don't know what was happening. It's like the thing had something where it dig up the road, like it chop it into. I don't know. It's when I look even in Mobay, I look at Norman Manley Airport. The plane was there in the on the tarmac, and the water was way up, going up. Past the steps, them go up, cover the steps totally. It was a lot of water lying down there. I don't know if it's all gone now. Wow. So how can people will have compassion? Jamaicans will come together like an like an ant colony. That's very nice because you realize now everybody is practically at the same level. Would you realize that all 14 parishes were touched, and if it had gone around the grill coming up, maybe we don't know what could have happened. So it's good that the other system came and push it away. Maybe they both joined together and gone. So after I touch Jamaica, it moved from category 5 to category 4, a little weaker. But I'm just saying no. That what would you suggest, Lord Darrow? What would you suggest to persons? Somebody may just look at this live after we are finished. American tourists will not be so welcomed without love for the culture. Oh, no. So how would you put that into rebuilding? Rebuilding, because when you're rebuilding, you have to take everybody. We're talking about rebuilding after the disaster. But that they have to sort out. Everybody have to look at their things. If you didn't have a house, you didn't have any furniture, all you have was your clothes. Pray, have faith, and love. That's beautiful, right? You have just your clothes, and you have your family, and you lose those things. Can you imagine? You have your family together, and everything gone, clothes gone, furniture gone, everything, and the house smashed down because the board houses they did not stand up to the hurricane. It's difficult. And whose houses were wall, block houses, and the roof was zinc, all those roof gone. So if you have this structure still as block, then maybe you can take time and get something to put over the roof until you're able to put on the roof. Which means that more than likely, if you have some money, you see why it's important to save for a rainy day. If you didn't save any money, how are you going to rebuild? What are you going to do? When the government comes around and they do their distribution, when you have your little bit, you can add your little bit to it and make it more. You understand? But if you were not saving anything, or you were saving at home and hide it under the bed, and the rain come now and wash away the money, you're not going to have anything. But if you have it in the bank, then you can say, well, I have to go down to the bank and get some money to go and fix up my house. But if you are not saving, or it was under the bed and the water come and wash it away, you're going to lose. So you're going to have a longer time to get yourself sorted out. Remember, your clothes gone, furniture gone, everything gone, All you have is the one suit that is on your back. Right? One suit. So people will have to be more loving, and those who never really experience it, they come together and help each other. I see where they say they are going to open up the airports by weekend, so that they can countries that are going to give donations and Red Cross as well. They can flying because if they don't own the airport, it cannot happen. It's not everybody have it to save, and it is very hard. And so, yeah, as I say, some people not going to have anything. But what I'm trying to say is, when you're working, no matter how small, put up one little bit. Something you can't find if you put up, But as they say, save for a rainy day. It not really means say when rain falling, yes. But see the rain come and you never save anything. And by the time the governments then get around to you for you to get your liquor, it's going to be difficult. But if you have a little bit in a corner, put up in the bank, you can start put up a little thing until. But it's not easy because you may have a very big house, and they don't have anything no more than everything flat on the ground. So to me, it's very, very difficult. Very difficult. But still have to encourage people. Not everybody have land to build wall houses. It's easy for you to go and lease a piece of land, rent the land, and then you do what you can do on it. But once you didn't buy the land, they're not going to give you permission to put up concrete structure. And that is when you're going to be faced with more problem again. Yeah. And by the way, Jay, T wasn't too bad at all. I spoke to her today. Well, we chatted not orally, but we texted today, and she not doing too bad. It looked like me miss I miss her last night from the live, and even tonight I said, boy, I wonder if she's But by the time you charge, it's when you don't have the electricity in your own place, as she said, they don't have any electricity. It's not easy to run the battery, and then at the end of the thing, the battery get dead, and then you cannot make a call. And you may need to make a call. Well, I have not heard from my family yet. I don't know how things are, but I am still expecting the best because although I haven't heard, we were not living close to St. Elizabeth. We're living in Hanover. So I don't hear anything yet with Hanover mentioned. And I spoke to one person in Kingston, but I don't know. But I still believe there's hope. I still believe there's, and I saw where parts of Westmoreland are joining to St. Elizabeth, hoping she will be okay. Yeah, man, when I couldn't get the night, I said, what is this? I keep sending some emoji until when I saw, she was at work today too. Mm-hmm. But she said she has no current. So some people will bounce back because I think she said she'll lose her room. So she lost something though. I don't know what. Something. Something though. Something. I don't know if it's a room or a back. Something. Yeah, Kings, this is we're going to try and open it today. And Ian Fleming, but Moby one was not. Maybe by tomorrow to the next day. They're trying to have things because a lot of tourists are here back home, back in Jamaica, and they want to return. So, apart from the Red Cross need to come in with their supplies, other countries that are donors, they want to come in too. That's what I was listening to on in the media. And then people wants to, but they are going to do it in phases. The supplies first, and as they go along, then the people get to go back to their country. So you can imagine how you leave your job and you come now to spend some time, and at the end of all this spending, relaxation and everything, you're stuck. I don't see them moving until about the next 2 weeks. I'm hoping that they'll get a chance though by next week, hopefully. So maybe but there's a lot of people, And then all those flights get mix up, delay, and those flights that just come in cancel, and whoa, it's a big headache. Melissa just mash up everything. Melissa said no more Dolly House. She just break up everything. So we have to just say, boy, that was it. We'll be past the first half an hour. I hope I can do an hour or so. Nobody come on this channel, this device. $150 million. Whoa. Boy, Lord Darrow, how you so up on it so fast? I didn't get that at all. Lord Darrow, you're not easy. Well, they are going to go. They say commercial flight will be open for 10 a.m. Okay, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. That would be nice because I just imagine how persons are, unhappy and want to get home. Okay, because I saw the PM, the Prime Minister was down in Mobay, and the man who manages the airport was talking. So it seems as if, well, maybe they're working night and day to make sure things because we are approaching the winter season. And I'm just wondering. I'm just hoping that it will open. And then now Thanksgiving coming up in November. So I don't know how some of that is going to work. I'm just hoping it will be fixed. And I guess they know they need to move about freely, and the airport has to generate income for the country. Because what I see, I don't know when some of these things going to be done. The road, the light poles are down, the cables are down. I don't know when internet going to come up some places. Maybe on the main, because I know I can't get anybody in the area where I live. I called straight. I don't bother with the Wi-Fi because Wi-Fi don't make any sense now because there's no internet. But I was surprised when I got tea, sister tea on the thing. I just tried by, I said, wait, I wonder if, and it just worked. It just worked. So I'm really really happy for that. 10 a.m. tomorrow, go see the amount of people at the airport now. Whoa. Something you don't know what to do, take a little trip. And maybe some of them are losing jobs, because some people really say once trip. Well, by now they'd have heard that this storm. I think the whole world would know about this hurricane. The whole world. It is so. It's the first recorded. Jamaica will be a better place. Light and compassion, and Jamaicans will come together jobless. No man tell me say you want Jamaica then. Ladaro. After they get the purging, after the purging come, they will see themselves and then we try to build. That's why somehow, although I'm looking at it, say it's going to be rough. Everybody push their hands and heart, It will make, because I know it's the St. Elizabeth there. It's the food basket of the country, And when I see that happen down in Black River, I say, my God, all who never have vegetable, whatever, they won't be able to afford it for Christmas. So people might have to go buy now, because you're going to have a glut. Then it's going to be scarce. So maybe we have to go buy it and put it up, freeze them. But then there's no electricity yet. I guess they are just going, according to what the education minister said, they are going to focus on opening the major roads so that what do you say now? Vehicles. Okay, send floating. I didn't see the hard cement. Vehicles that need to access, like ambulance, fire trucks, and those things. They're just going to do one road. So you can imagine those roads that took so many years to be built, that were built, and now they're all mashed up. Wonder when you think they're going to build those roads now. So we have to just get used to what we have and take time and make things work, right? Hi, Zotiko. How are you, Zotiko? So that's what I've been saying. I didn't even see the. You sent some flow. Thank you. I was caught up with the talking about the rebuilding Jamaica. So I think we all have to come together. People have to make up their mind, and the prices for those materials that they are going to need now. Boy, the business they shouldn't hijack the prices. That's going to make it harder. If they ever could sell them a little less, but they're not going to go lower because they're going to sell it by it at a certain price. Boy, I mean, like, oh Lord, Dara, yo, say, I like a point. I like that, Lord. Yes, they have to the main. Yes. Lord Dara, yes, strong man, resilient. They will fight back and they will come back. You have to have that spirit, If you don't have that spirit, you will just back off and give up. And then some people, it's going to affect them if they really, really like lose everything and not have anything to start back with. Because I imagine some may have animals, house gone, and you have to catch somebody place. But whatever it is, I still believe put away the pride and just decide to work. Yvonne, hi Yvonne, good evening. How are you, Yvonne? Happy to have you, Yvonne. Where in the world are you watching me from, Yvonne? Yeah, chicken. You know what I saw? Somebody with chickens. They like the coal pot with some big piece of coal or something. And the chickens were cold. And you want to see the chickens they come at not too close to the coal pot, within a certain distance, and they cringe up, trying to get warmth. Okay, thank you. That's nice. Yeah, it's going to affect people. Because imagine you comfortable the day before. Remember, say some people up to their land paper gone, documents, clothes, food. All they have is what they have on their back. I see where today a man he has 9 children, but I don't think they're from one person. And he just passed on, and they say he was not sick. Yes, Lord Darrow, man. We need somebody like you in St. Elizabeth. Lord Darrow. I was saying to somebody about that too, about Job in the Bible. If you have a strong, you have somebody who can push you, you make it. But some people are weak. They are going to give up, get frustrated. And you know what happened to with some people that I think they were kind of bossy. You know, say bossy. They dress, let me say, every month. They change this and change that. And they never try to. That's why I still say, no matter how small the pay is, try. Try. If it's even $1, try. One day $1, one time $2. And you have some people who join partners. I'm scared of partners, so I don't recommend people to partner, but try and save something. Because you never know when you have to bounce back. And bouncing back now with nothing. Children to go. I see where a college, I forget, I should have stayed on, a college somewhere in Kingston, they turn out some students, and then I have to go back to it later on. And some were saying it wasn't fair because they are students of the college and whatever had caused them, maybe not to pay up their money, they should never turn them out. But everywhere you go, you have the people have different behavior, attitude. So they have to start rebuild, and and um and the earlier the better. But let me tell you, when I look at Santa Cruz, I don't know if you guys saw it. When I look at Santa Cruz, the main street, that big with the stoplight, right there. Most Jamaicans have skills, and that's trades. People will help one another. It's not how much you work, it's how much you save. That is it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. The thing, that's what I say, no matter how the pay is small, what I see people do is they try and join a partner. Well, I'm not promoting it, but I'm just saying, when they're in a partner, if they're able to buy less food for the house, they pay their partner. And they have the hope that when they get the draw, it will do whatever they had want to do. Because if they were by themselves, they would not have achieved. A lot of people's partner, they go by, partner, you know, and they say it help. I'm scared of it, so I don't run into it. But you have some trade people, now it's their time. And I tell you that labor fee is high. And because, okay, the carpenter loses his house, he's going to come and build your house because he has to get money to go and build his house. You understand? So once you call the carpenter, you have to go have someone to pay him at the end of his time. It may not be so hard, but he too has a home to go and fix up. So, and they're not going to just work free, free, free. They're going to they're going to expect something. It's not, we are here talking, but it's not an easy road. Not easy. Remember that the whole is not one parish, or one community, is the whole country. But Black River seemed to be the worst of all of them. Eastern Westmoreland again, they show it. I think they have about 3 or 4 persons die up there, and they don't have any way to get them out. You understand? They don't have any way how they can get them out of the areas, Darliston and up in those places. But they were saying that it seemed as if the eye passed there. The eye passed very close to the border of Eastern Westmoreland. So I remember that it was very wide. It was 400 miles wide. Yes. Also middle age and old people. You understand me? They don't have nobody to clean up them house now or wash up. I don't know. I can't say, but it's not a nice situation. It's not a nice thing. If you go and do a labor day work on one person house, the entire place, when I look at Santa Cruz, guys, the main road, oh, you see that the amount of debris, all things that is something break down and carry down. You have to wonder. And stone and dirt, bang. The person was showing it had to stop, so he couldn't go any further. It's too much. For you don't have anywhere to walk. You don't have anywhere to drive. JB says it is good and bad. You have to have good, loyal people in it. Because some people, uh, they get their hand, they run gone. Yes, they do that too. I believe tourism won't be as welcome without love and respect. I don't think, I don't think, I hardly think tourists going to come now. Because for one, they're going to think of the place not healthy, you know. Okay, you host festival, that's so beautiful. But the kids in your town, so you see your town is at least that's a cool thing happening in your town. YouTube hear that cool thing happening in this town. The host festival. Yeah man, make it nice. Right? That's a good response. Yeah, so I remember when Haiti had their earthquake some years ago. Nobody didn't want to go there. You're actually you're praying and going. Okay. Boy, and the church, if church groups could go down too as a group, because you see, I by just by yourself, just going there, it's too difficult. I think if people go in groups and they have to go have somewhere to stay, so they have to be some like it's church groups are easier, so they can join with other the church group in that community and go ahead and do what they are doing. Then you could say you're present, you are there to help. But if when you go by yourself to go to do everything by yourself, you won't be able to manage. But if a group goes in, they could stretch across and do more. Maybe in a 2 week or a month, they decide to spend that time. But when it's one person, it is going to take a longer time and it's going to give a toll on the person because you're going to trying to do so much. And I imagine the sun going to be very hot there, because with all of those things that come down and the trees and blow down and everything all over, just looking at it can make you sick. Are people fishing because they had tourists complaining about food? I don't know. I saw people in the water and I saw something was showing. So people, even if the fishermen go to, I don't see them going out to sea just since the storm is past. I don't see them going out maybe next week or 2 weeks because the sea is troubled. So I don't see much, I don't see much fish out. Fish then gone somewhere where it's calmer. Hi, Marion. How are you, Marion? Happy to see you. Happy to thank you for being on the live. Thank you so much. I've not seen you in a while, Marion. About a couple weeks, about 2 weeks now. You were here last week or the week before. Well, I'm still happy to see you. Oh, this where I'm at is very cold. Yeah, I know you were here, Marion and Marianne. Yeah, yes, this weather is very cool, very, very cool. And yes, and there's some names I will recall quickly. Uh, so I did Beggar's Night. I don't know where search is going. Okay, oh, tonight. Okay. So you're going to do your Halloween tomorrow. So you're going around tonight and getting some everybody. And you can, what a night tomorrow will be. Halloween night tomorrow night. Everybody bungling all over the place. And dress up like the devil. And dress up in all different fashion. Enjoy yourself, Citrix. It's very windy and rainy here. Yeah, it's rainy here. And cold. Outside. It has been raining all day. We have not seen the sun. Yesterday we had a little. Yesterday was a little better. 1/4 of my bag got filled with. I don't know if I can eat all this. Well, what you do, give them away. Give some to your friends so that they can, you know, or maybe you want to wait until after Halloween. But are you going to eat all those sweets? All those candies? Oh, I don't think you should consume so much. Yes, Marian, that's a good problem. But I'm just hoping that things will work out. So, Marian, what about that works? Okay. What about, do you have anything cool that happens in your town? Citrix, what about you too? Anything cool that happens in your town? I want to flavor up the thing, guys. I want people to respond so that, I want the chat to look interesting. Is there anything cool, anything nice that takes place in your town? And if you even have anything nice, my main street. Okay. What takes place on your main street? Has a great New Year's Eve party. Okay. New Year's Eve party. Wow. So, what else do you have? Citrix. What do you have, Citrix, in your town? What do you have in your town? Okay, she said, oh, New Year's ball drop. Well, I think that's a very exciting event to be at. That should be exciting, right? Yes, as we were saying, we have to flavor up the thing. Um, we're talking about, for those who may have just come on, talking about ways how we can rebuild. So even though we do a live talking about these things, when YouTube puts it out and the algorithm goes out, persons are able to see, and they are able to, if they are not, they would not have electricity now to see for themselves, but those who are able to see will get the idea what can be done in the event of they having a disaster. And somebody could say to somebody, oh, I saw on a live, they were talking about so and so. Why not try doing it like how I see it? And then that's how we share information. We share information because if we keep it to ourselves, it's not going to help. Or use uh, show us a tidy. I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, so what do you say, Marian? Oh, you say you have your own New Year's. Yeah, that is beautiful. So we look at those things to say, people are, it's, to tell you the truth, guys, as I wouldn't want to be in the situation. And if I should be in that situation, I don't know. I just don't know. Because people here, mhm, and some are going to get sick, heart attack. So when I get lost and can't find them, maybe I just wander away and just. So they're going to need a lot of support. Mhm. I think so. They're going to need a lot of support. Aldin, how are you, Aldin? I realize Aldin, don't leave me out. Thank you so much, Aldin. How are you doing, Aldin? How are you? How was your day today? Do you have any relatives in Jamaica, Aldin? Hurricanes are, yeah, they are really, really scary. Hurricanes are similar to tornadoes. Similar. Aldin, do you have any relatives in Jamaica? Yeah, here, Aldin. We are talking about rebuilding, how people can come together and share their labor, share their skills, overall uniting. Because if you are united together, I'm going to Jamaica. Beautiful. I hope I meet you when I go there next year too, Marianne. I'm hoping to go there next year, not for the rest of this year. I don't have any plans. I'll have to wait, hoping that things will be, a little better because I imagine that our flights are going to be going out. They are going to be so booked between now and sometime next year. Everybody's going to want to go down to look. So when you go, Marian, look for me and you until when I reach there next year. Hopefully. So, Alain, what would you suggest people do now that the hurricane has come? It has passed, has left a trail of damage and everything messed up, houses break down. Whoa, everything. Some of them, the houses are washed away, gone. The material, the fridge, stove, everything is gone. Everything is gone. Right? Everything is gone. What would you suggest that they do? Give up? Go live into a cave? Or what? What would you suggest? What would you suggest? Come on, guys, like up the live, man. Thumbs up the live. I see quite a few persons come on, but they're not thumbsing up the live at all. Give the live a like so the algorithm can go out. What you say, Alden? Is there any cool thing happens in your town, Alden? Anything that you'd like to share? Some towns are very busy, some are quiet, some are busy only at holiday time, like Halloween coming up and Thanksgiving and all of those things. What are some things that make your town look kind of cool, look nice, lively? Okay, enjoy yourself. I hope you get to go and see. But you see, by next year, this time, most places you may not even recognize it that they went. You may well the trees, things may look so much better. That's when you go, you're going to say, "Oh, I was expecting," because they're going to try to fix the roads so vehicles can drive. I think more the interior roads, like into the smaller communities, those are the ones that may get attention last. But those major roads where they need to take the tourists on, you know, the emergency vehicles, the fire, ambulance, and all of those things, they're going to let them at least be at a certain level. So maybe within a year, things would have changed and the crops would have started to come in again and the trees would have started to grow because a lot of trees are gone down. And remember that hurricane comes every year, but sometimes it's not as fierce. It's not as fierce. So you have to prepare. Okay, if a hurricane come now again, it gone down again because what there are not much trees to keep back the winds. Hi Del Rey, how are you, Del Rey? Welcome to the live. Happy to see you. How was your day? How was your day? It's very small, but everybody's so nice. That's nice. Everybody know that's a nice community. It's a small community, so everybody know everybody. So it makes you feel like a family. I think I would like to live in that community. Everybody would know me, right? That's supposed to be a nice community. So we are talking about what person should do in order to rebuild from the level where Hurricane Melissa has battered and flattened out everything. The house is gone, clothes is gone, food, grocery, everything. What do you think they should start doing now? What would you suggest? So that when this go out, when the algorithm goes out, and they're able to see, because they will see, they will go back to when the hurricane, wherever it stopped, they're going to go back and see this live too. They are not going to see it tonight because some of them doesn't have electricity, but they will. So when they see it, no, they're going to be so encouraged. Please remember, lovely people, to thank you. So double tap the screen as you join in the house, please and thanks. Yeah, Ray Gibson. Hi, my friend. How are you, Ray? Marianne, have a good night, Auntie. Thanks for being here. That an early. Thank you. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you for your time. And may you have a wonderful day tomorrow. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Many blessings to you. And remember, I always look out for you. Bye. Bye bye. Many blessings to you too, Marianne. Such a lovely person. David. Sass. I'm fine. Hello. Hi. How are you? I'm fine, David. How are you, David? How are you doing? How are you doing? You remember I used to come to you. I remember the name David. I'm trying to write in David Sass. But it has been a long time. So why did you stop? What happened? You should have been here, man. Or are you mistaking me for somebody else? David, blessings and thank you so much, Jay. I'm happy you're here. My one moderator, can't do without him at all. Thank you so much. David, where were you? What happened? Did you migrate? Or you start a family so that you didn't have the time Jeremy, good evening. How are you? Have a blessed one to you too. Happy to see you. Happy to see you, Jeremy. hmm David, did you start a family and you get so busy that you never remember Auntie D to stop by? But I'm glad you're here. At least you remember, right? Thank you very much for being here too, Jeremy. Thank you so much. Uncle Baby, Uncle Bebbles, boy. Uncle Bebbles, how are you doing? Welcome to the live. Yes, David. We are talking about how persons could rebuild where they are from, their community that was struck by Melissa, and as well, encouraging persons because some don't have anything to build back, but they may can help somebody. I think helping helping is going to be more the way forward than actually making large sums of money because your house smashed down. You don't have the money to go and go buy it so fast to build it back to what? Maybe you had a 10 apartment house. You may only can put up a two bedroom or one bedroom so everybody can go inside and get covered from the rain. Maybe I hear them say, is you and Melissa was warning for the past couple of years. Whoa, David, is that true? David, David, you and Melissa were warning. Why am I? Maybe that's why you come now because you realize Auntie D take the warning and take it serious. Mm-mm. David was going around warning people. Oh my. Yes, Uncle Bubble says he's great. So, David and Uncle Bebbles, and for those who didn't answer me yet, Jeremy too. Um, I want to spice up the life a little bit. Just tell me, write one good thing about where you're living. If it's a nice place, a dull place, a lively place, what they do. Just one cool thing. One cool thing. I don't want to be the only one. I want to see you guys do something as well. So we have to enhance the life. We have to show interaction. Right? Jeremy, you too. One cool thing. You don't have to put everything, just one. Maybe it's a rainy place, a cold place, a lively place. Music is played. A lot of bars are people playing the road. Want something that is cool though. Or maybe you have dance and party, whatever. Where I live is nice. Okay, it's nice, but one cool thing. Just one thing. Just one thing. And David too. Because David has not been around for a good while. I mean, no, David might slide away. You have some people that ask my question and slide into the they slide off. It's a nice community. Okay, it's a nice era. So somebody can just sit, have a nice drink. David, don't take it personal. I'm just joking. I don't know, man. David is not like that. No, no. David is not like that. Um, it's just to live, not the life a little. So somebody can use their brain and think, not just to say, listen alone. So everybody have an interaction. I don't want me alone. So every night I want to come with a little question and put it out. People may not, if I say it too personal, I might think it is too, I might change it up a little bit. But I'm really looking at the rebuilding after Melissa. Not only in St. Louis, because to me, as far as I'm concerned, Melissa touch every parish, touch all 14. But some never have it too much, but they get something. But especially those that had it really bad. I looked at Mandeville, and I see houses covered. As I said, where so much water come from? I kept saying to myself, where does so much water come from? But the rains did come. And because of the amount of water now, it just, and then you guys have been having rain for a good, some good times before. So I guess the earth is kind of saturated. Don't have any way to drain out. Everything just go, and the soil go, and the tree go, everything. And once a tree fall, with the soil, it is a big gap. So everything is going to go down. Because when you look at the water going through nearly every place, dark brown. I look at Flat Bridge, big brown body of brown water. I look at the water in Black River, big black water. Not black, dark brown like a khaki color of a khaki brown. So it doesn't have any little clear, and the soil is in it, so it changes the color totally. It changes the color totally. David, where are you? David can't disappear now because David has not been to see me for such a long time. So David, don't try to take a back walk and dodge me. Me seeing you, watching you. Albane look like can disappear too. Come on, guys. I think it's from the mountain. Why so much of the water so brown? That's what I say. When these trees fall, the root, and it looked like the rain was in the mountains. So for when people were saying the place was so hot, and they say rain dark up on the mountain. For a lot of time, person will tell me say, they see the sky so black, they thought it would rain, but it looked like the rain was falling elsewhere. Yeah, I think it come from the hill, the mountain them coming down, because I'm told that the rivers start in the mountain. So that's when I say, look at the rivers burst some bank or burst some place and just keep rushing. When I see wash away some vehicle down a Black River into the big some, me don't know when me see him, but they can't come out of the vehicle again. But it carried it so fast and far. And then by the time when I scream, you're going, you panic. Maybe the window them not open, and you can't open it now because by the time you open the window, if you jump out of the door, got the water rushing. So I think it was very, very dangerous. So now people have to look back and try to rebuild. Right? Try to rebuild and see if they can make a start. They can go back to having the big 10 apartment house, 5 bedroom and 6 bedroom. They will have to try if it's even one or two, maybe one. Because it's not easy to build, guys. It's expensive. I have some people, they will come and give you a hand. That is for a day. How much material can you buy to do for the day? There's some aspect of it you have to get a trade man. It's something we're not still good. But I guess that's how it goes. I think the bottom line is unity, building to come make a comeback. So after they build and get the covering for the head, where they can sleep and lock the door, and no more water no come again, then they can go now and set up their farms. They can, but some of them work as some officers, so and them clothes gone. Them clothes gone. They don't have anything. They have to find clothes to regular work. But at least if they have a job, it won't be too bad. If they have a job, it won't be too bad. They will bounce back pretty quick. But I imagine most of them are farmers. So rebuilding takes money, takes time, takes unity. Right? Takes a lot. But we can't give up. And if it's even to, I wish I was nearer. You understand me? But boy, it's really awkward. Jay says, but auntie, where the hell those people is going? And then no, Melissa is on her way. And they're still gone out there. I can't understand them. I was wondering too, I said, where were these people coming from? Because they should have been inside. They don't know where the water come and bounce off the vehicle them off of the road and push them gone. Then it's something just go so fast. And let me say, what were they doing? But you see, some people, and not everybody believe it was coming, like myself, to think it would change. And because, well, I don't know, because we heard it was out there waiting, sitting down, never want to move. And we hear say sit down, and the next thing we hear, it will be here within a day or so, too. Then people start to batten up. I don't know if my house survive anything. I don't think the water would have troubled it, but I don't know. If the glass on the windows, I don't know anything because I can't hear from anybody. I have to go wait another week or two. Hi, Miss V. Listen to me. You slipped me the other day. Miss V. Miss V Red. Oh my God. Look here. I'm not going to let you miss out on me this time because it happened to me the last time. Miss V NYC Red. I hit the Nick Weber mix. I hit the like button. Thank you so much, Nick Weber. What a surprise. JB, you see what's happening here? Miss V Red, happy to see this. Miss V, best life journey. I'm here trying to have a little, you know, um, boy. Lady V, okay. You know that I have this one and nobody. Nick Weber. Hi, Nick Weber. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Boy, best life no cost me, Don't write me off, please. Yeah, I know I don't take the classes yet, best life. Best life journey, I know that I don't take the classes yet. Hi, Nick Weber. I'm here. Happy night, you guys. Thanks for coming with a little raid for Auntie D. Auntie D need to open up the brain. Open up the brain. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm here. We're here trying to have a little time together. Thank you so much. Nick Weber, Miss V Raid, Miss Reed doing a raid. Lord Jesus. And I know Auntie D can do a raid, She need to do better. She need to do better. She need to do better. She has to learn. She has to learn. Thank you guys for coming on. Thank you so much. Best life you have got tutor me, because I don't know what is wrong with me. They don't have any time, But I'm grateful. I'm really grateful. Happy to have you all here. Happy. And I said to myself, I want to do a little live, But and I thought I was going to be alone tonight. But people are sometimes tired, and the weight of Melissa on everybody's brain and head is like a load. So we have to just be appreciative of persons when they come by. Right, Sister V, happy to see you. I should have put you in your blue before when you came that first time, and I'm not remembering. So I said, any night time you come back as you come, so I'm going to do it. So now you put it fully blue. That is so nice. I feel much better. I could let you come and have another word with you and let you go again without the blue. And you make me feel so nice now and nicer because you gave me the blue hearts. It looks so pretty. So I've never seen blue hearts, but it just look much and nice. Thank you so much. And thank you too for all that you have been doing. And I will soon start to good to be here. I appreciate your company very much. Like Blessed Life, no one will bother her too. I'm happy for you being here, and I'm happy for the raid. But I need to open my brain. I need to spend some time and get my son to show me. But when young people busy, but this is going to be the last one that I cannot. I don't even know how to redirect, and he's gone to bed. Can't do a thing. And it's when you work and when you come and you have little time, you can't even get time to do a proper video. You have to run to quick start the live. And when I start the live after a certain hour, boy, that everybody gone to bed and they're gone to their favorite spots. So I'm left by myself. This life journey, anytime you're ready to give Auntie D a whipping, I'll be there to help you because she's not listening to you. I am embarrassed. No, Joe, you can't do me like that before the people. You can't do me like that. You should be begging for me. You're exposing me. Boy, you're not a good friend at all. You're exposing Auntie D, you know. They what the others going to do? They're going to trash me rum. They're going to trash me now, you know. They're going to trash me rum now because they exposed me bad. Okay. He says, JB, how are you? How are you doing? All right, JB. How are you doing? Miss V said, how are you doing? So how are you doing, Miss V? Everything is good? Where I'm at, I don't know if you're as cold as I am, but I'm very cold. Well, when I say very cold, I don't need to turn on the heater now. Too early. But quite managing. It has been a rainy day, all day rain. And you have to listen to your teacher, Auntie. Yes, I must. Yes, I've not been listening. I must pay attention. Yes. Pay attention when in class. That's what I need to do. I need to do that. My teacher may have to remind me. Sometimes teacher has to use certain things to get you ready. It's 60 degrees. What? We were 49, then it go to 50. It must be about, the highest it went was 52 or 53. So, and it was supposed to drop back down again. So it must be about 48, 49. I'm upstate cold. Cold. If it is so cold now in the fall, I don't know what later on will be. That's the time when I miss the sun. Just when I could have been in the sun, see what happened. So, can't be everywhere. Yeah, continue praying for Jamaica. Yes, although we are not there, the prayer of a faithful man. So, prayer of a sinful man availeth much. So, although we're not there in the flesh, we can pray. God hear prayer wherever you are. Because with what I see there, sometimes I say things don't going to come back at all. But the faith, until you know inside. Yes, it's true. Because I remember I checked it, you know, I go outside. Sometimes I say, but outside not so cool. Yeah, upstate is cooler still. Yes, it's true. More greenery and all kind of things. But that's where it go. Maybe one day, someday, you know. Yes. So soon. That's how it goes. Downstate is warmer, I guess because they have those high-rise buildings. I don't know, but I heard downstate is warmer. Thank you for the raid, Miss V. And I guess you had a good day today, because you were at 60 when you were in the 50s. I don't know if we have more lakes or is it that we have more trees, but I realize upstate is colder. So, okay, guys, you're here. Let me pull this question. One good thing about your town, the lights and the yeah, that seems to be it for true. You know, the lights and the fast pace, but people are always moving, and the busyness. And here, and people walk a lot too, downstate more than upstate. Upstate, you only see people walk if they're exercising. So what going on, Nick? JB saying, so what's going on, Nick? Been a while, you good? You good, Nick? JB wants to know. He has not seen you in a while. Yeah, I have to look at it. The lights on the fast space. I was thinking it was the high-rise buildings that help to generate more heat down there. So guys, Miss Fee, let me put this one to one good thing about your town. Well, that's the question I put. I said town, but you know what I mean. When you say the lights, you can do without a car. I I don't drive up here. When I'm in Jamaica, I do. I can't stand up here, and I don't want to go on the wrong side. But sometimes I see my son driving me all that press brakes and that whatever. It's in this city. Really, I don't think you need a vehicle because you have the easy access. But boy, outside of that, here you're going to need a more. The buses doesn't go on all the routes, and the taxis kind of expensive. You have the Uber and the different types, but you can get around easy. Joseph Brown says, doing videos trying to build my channel more. Okay, Nick Weber. Okay, Nick Weber. I'm going to make a note of Nick Weber name now. Happy to see you, Nick. Nick Weber Mix. New York City, NYC, New York City. Well, I see you put some lovely things in. I like the look of I don't know if it's a river or lake. I like the things that you put out. They look very interesting and warm and friendly. I like the Brooklyn Bridge one too, because I've never been to some of those places. And a place where some people go and sit and overlook the bay and a part where the trains, the railway must be overhead or something. Sometimes some people some nice things, and sometimes some people have some nice things, And I said to myself, boy, I can't find that. Don't need the city nicer. You see a lot of things. Then they look so warm and friendly. All the gardens. You don't really see much gardens up here. It's a real difference, with the up and down states. Big difference. But I have to appreciate them. Auntie Nick is a very good supporter. I know him long time. That's why I'm going to grab him so that he supports me too. Right, Nick? Happy that JB can recommend you that you're a good supporter. So we can support each other. Because that's how we grow. Supporting each other. I like the suburbs for the greenery and the landscape. Well, I never get a chance of the and you have where we have less high rise. Where I'm at, 2 floor. But maybe in the city you'd have had more of the so many floors. Because I'm in Albany County. I see high rise buildings in Albany County. I don't like down in down so far. Where we are, but here so I like it still. Except that it's in the summer, it's a little, warm, but not that I cannot manage. And in the winter, boy, really cold for true, because see, from September we feel in the cold. Frosty sometimes. When it rains, oh, it can be very cold. So this we're gonna have a long winter. And this girl is from the bush down in Jamaica. So we don't have neither summer, autumn, nor spring. The days when the rain beats like bullets on the roof. Oh God. The zinc sheets are gone now. There are no music from the zinc sheets. They're all washed, blow off and gone. So everybody will try now to put on deck roof, concrete roof. But that can only be done when you own the property. So You will still have persons using zinc sheeting. Jolie says, so honey, bee, how are you doing? Honey bee? Christina! Hello, Christina. How are you doing? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Happy to see you. Happy to see you, Christina. I hope you had a good day today. Hope you had a good day today. I'm looking forward to an even better day tomorrow. Christina, what are your thoughts on rebuilding Jamaica? What would you suggest? That's what we're talking about. Miss V says hello to Christina. Christine, I kept saying Christina. Miss V says hi, Christine. What are your views on rebuilding? Do you think they should pack up their things and just sit down and don't worry to rebuild? Or they should come together and rebuild their homes? What should they do first? What do you think they should do first? Sit and wait on the government? Don't do anything at all? Or what? Joseph Christine, happy night and welcome. That's beautiful, Joseph. Yeah. What do you think they should do, Christine? If you were there, what would you do first? Having caught in that dilemma of a very terrible disaster, and after the disaster is over now, and you look at what you have to do, what would you do first? Would you just put your head and ball, and then you come to yourself, or what? You just start work, and don't just keep working. What did you do? How would you deal with it? Okay, so when we talk these things, it helps us mentally when we are communicating with other persons, and even the live goes around, the algorithm will take it out. And even those persons who are suffering now from what they have lost in the hurricane, they will eventually see the live and become motivated, right? And then when you say, oh, this lady should cry, you know, and I cried and cried and cried. So somebody else cried, you know. Nicola says, Anthony, I think they should make sure everyone is okay and have food and water. Yes, everyone has to have food and water because they're going to need shelter. And most of the schools, and I see some big churches, you know, the roof gone, hospital roof gone, some of the hospital sections break off. The sea come in and take down some of the place and gone. So they have to provide something for them first, get them energy. They have to get people to talk with them, but they need donation. They have to provide clothes and food. Because imagine from they run out of their house, you know, it's almost a week to be. And they would need to bathe and, you know, need whatever. Some have, you can imagine somebody who is pregnant, some have baby, or somebody who have young baby. Some have children. And you have all that, we want bed, I want to bed. This one, I'm hungry. And you have nothing to give. You have to wait until they come and supply. So with all of that, I'm just saying that looking at their homes, well, I believe they'll get something, man. They would feed them. But looking at their homes that they have lost, should they just sit and wait? Still, Tina Smith. Hi, Tina. How are you doing? Welcome to the live. Happy to see you. Thank you for stopping by. What do you think they should do, Nick? Or anybody can answer so we can flesh out and share out. You don't have to write a lot of things because you'll never be able to write everything. But that's a little point. Yes, Nick had said that they should make sure that they are okay, food and water, because you know when you don't have food and water. That's the time you want it, you know. Oh, nothing. So they can remember that you have babies and children. The bigger people, them probably they can wait. But remember that how many days since the storm has passed? About 2 days now, and they need to eat. Maybe they don't have. Maybe they don't have. They didn't leave with anything like a bag of. Maybe they buy the groceries to to cover during the storm, and they find that they have to leave. Or maybe they have the little money put up, but they didn't carry it. They hide it in the house. You know, so that after the storm they'll go back and whatever. So I'm just saying that what you think. But wait, why? Wait is a long word, you know. You ever been hungry and you panic after you see that water and rain and breeze and everything, and you're hungry now and you have to wait. I'm just hoping and pray the Lord will send, they will get food. Because to me, it's not a nice thing, you know. When you have your money in your pocket and you're hungry, you have a choice. But it's when you don't have any money and you're hungry, boy, not a nice thing. Not nice thing. But what can they do? Looking at what I've seen on the internet, what can they do? As I say, wait. They need to take care of the people them first with food, clothes, and water. Yeah. After they get that, it will take a little time. Then they can venture out now to see how best. Yes, Miss V says several charities are on board with food, yes, and essentials. However, not much can be done. But wait, yes. Yes, several people. It's true because I heard, and that's the reason why they're hurrying to open the airport so that they can have access to bring in supplies. Right, so they don't take care about wait. So as she had said before, wait. But I'm just saying that when you're hungry, you have to wait. And having gone through a disaster like that, hmm, you're hungry more than other times. Because you can imagine being scared and you're looking around, scared at what you're seeing. And when you come back to reality, you still don't have anything to eat yet. But I believe somehow people will go to where they are, and if it's even like a porridge or tea, something they will get until they can get the right amount. I Tina said, I still can't contact my people. Yeah, that's the same with me. I can't contact my people. I don't think anything is wrong really, but I can't say anything because I'm not able to make no contact with nobody. So your family living in Saint Elizabeth, Tina? Is your relatives living in the same parish? I didn't hear of Hanover being so badly affected, but as I say, I have not heard anything. So we have to just, as you say, wait, and by faith, hope that they are okay. Red Hills, okay. Red Hills in Kingston, they have so many Red Hills, but whatever, just hope for the best. I am not lying. I believe Shaggy arrived with, yes, Shaggy and Shaggy arrived with some things, and I think Ramesh pledged to. Okay, I'm just hoping. Sometimes things go in the wrong hands, so I'm just hoping. I feel it for the people, them as if I'm a part of it. Because when I experienced Gilbert, it was no joke. And what I see now, we didn't see that. So you can imagine when I see the big Black River spread out like one big ocean, that's why I know that a lot of lives are going to be unaccounted for. That place was too close knitted. And I don't know if they were still in their houses. You know, I'm sorry for everybody, but especially those in the Black River area who's them big body of water. Because I didn't hear of anything happen to anybody from other parishes yet, apart from those who were preparing. But I do know they mentioned, and in eastern Westmoreland borders, St. Elizabeth there, they have persons who have died, about 3 or 4 persons. I don't know what would have caused it then. but they need access to go and get the bodies. Stress will take a lot of people, Stress. I say, boy, me can't leave you out, me can't leave you out. Some people don't talk like that. Well, that's another thing because they remember that they like the water and they are popular from around that side in St. Elizabeth. So when I saw some people walking in it, I said to myself, but they are brave. But you see, the heart is yearning. That's why I ask God not let me have too much, my mind too much on the things that I have, because it is going to draw me. They were walking in water knee high to go to their property, even they could go inside. And crocodiles are not only in, don't crocodiles seem to be all over the place now, all over. So, and they've been washed out from wherever they were and mix up now, going around. I don't know, I'm just hoping that the good Lord above will just send help. JB said at the same time they have to be careful who they give it to. Can't make it go into the wrong. That is it. They're going to have so many war managers and robbers together and denying people of what they should really get. For food is the start of life, remember. Some people can't be hungry, They start feeding within a couple of hours. They will fast for a day, but 2-3 days. Some will pass out, some are on medication. A lot of things, Yeah, we have to keep praying. Pray them up and lift them up to the Lord so that He will send help to them. Because all we can do is pray and ask the Lord above to help. Send helping hands. He knows where the hands will come from to help. Yeah, man. Okay, many times things go in the wrong hands. Not a matter of wrong hands, but people tend to think otherwise, and then do otherwise, create stress. Yes, my people, that's how it is. Brother Nick and Sister Tina. The way things are running, when the electricity is back, even if the cable, if the cable is not back fully, Auntie, hungry is not a nice. That's what I'm saying. That's why some people think, yes. That's why I'm saying that if a person is without food for a day, under the situation, the second day, the third day, and you have children around you, Mommy, hungry. I'm hungry. And you know you're hungry too. I work in morning. I will listen in the background until. Okay, thank you, Nick Weber, and have a wonderful evening. And thank you for coming with the Miss V raid. Boy, I feel so bad. I need to be in a raid. But one day, Miss V, one day, Sister Bless will just count me and say, time, you should be time. All right, thanks for coming. Thanks for being here too. And thanks to the entire team for being here. Okay, Miss V saying thanks to Nick Weber. All right, Nick, I'm going to check you out when I'm done. Or by tomorrow. Yeah. Bye, Nick. Have a good time. Have a good flight back home. Nick is saying bye to Miss V and Joseph as well. Yes, guys, that's what we are looking at. I'm nearing the penultimate time. Yes, it's really interesting also see how things will turn out. We have to hope for the best because it's not one parish or one community. It's stretched right across. Mobile all about the place, all about flanker everywhere. It's like, I don't know. just stretch up and down like at one point I thought it was going to be. I don't even want to remember it. The less I sometimes talk about it, but it is fresh in the brain and the mind. We're trying to slowly it will go away, but it's going to linger, just like how Gilbert lingered 37 years after another one. So if every 37 years, then it means that when the next one comes, we would not be here, probably. Probably. But one never know because the climate change and everything going on, all of that. So we have to think what we do and how we go ahead. Thank you, Jay. Thank you so, so much. Do this hair look like me cool? Me have on hot and whatever. All right. I never want to put on the hat, but anyhow, put on the hat and come. Sometimes keep your body temperature going. I don't want to contract any cold. Yes, people, it's very nice to be here. I enjoy the evening, and I do hope. Miss V says, I had my silent life for 12 hours. It started at 9 a.m. and just ended. I went on it today when I was at work. I spent a little time, but I was saying, you know, I suspected. But what I do, I like how you put up the profile. I like that. It was silent, and I took a break, and I saw that you were there. Thank you, Auntie D, for that support. Yeah, man. I say it when you came the other day. I didn't remember to put you in the blue code. It's when I sleep and wake up in the night about after 2. It came back to me. I said, my God, I feel so bad. The very first time I came to yours, you put me in my coat jacket. I feel bad all the next day. And I say, anytime you drop back again, I won't even wait a second before you disappear. I say, I'm going to put it there. Auntie Hannah, Auntie Hannah. I don't know how long I've been here. Good night. I don't know. I just see you, Auntie Hannah. How are you doing? How are you doing? You know, because you make a sound, that's why you run on, You make a sound like I was on my way to run, not true. They say, I don't know how long you were being here, but I'm happy to have you. I'm happy that you're feeling a little better, that you can take the road. You can take the road. I'm sorry that we couldn't take a flight down to St. Elizabeth, right? You know, Miss V is asking if you were on the raid. That's Auntie Hannah. Auntie Hannah asked if she was raided here. Guys, you know how you go already. David is on this one. How are you doing, David? Everything is all right with you? Miss V. David say hi, hi. I'm here all over, David. I'm here all over. But Auntie Hannah say ads. You having ads? David, just run away and leave me. Yes, we are here. I saw David here and David went there. So, Auntie Hannah, how are you? Baby say what? How are you? I think you heard me not say what I was sort of giving. I said, don't listen to Auntie Hannah. She's in the bush. Long time of people. Me suspect, you know. And Miss B says Auntie Hannah was in my life and come on the rail. Okay, so maybe she had off in the bush, but she hear me make a word to say that I was about to make my move. Thank you, God's child over here. Thank you. Auntie Hannah, thank you too. Thank you. Right. Mm-hmm. I'm happy for us to have a little thing together. So God's child, how are you doing? How are you doing? Did you get to talk to anybody from your but you would you have any relatives down in St. Elizabeth anyway? I don't think, maybe you don't, right? Well you have not gone to that place in a while, I would think. She was in your life. She's a very busy woman, you know. She's a very quick footed lady. Until I said, "Ooh, I was wondering what happened, how I ended up." I don't know. I can't say anything. Is Miss V have to answer that? It was Miss V raid. As I know, I'm not able to do a raid. And I believe it because you heard me saying that, okay, ladies, and so. And you jump out the bush. Come on, you're one of those silent persons who were sleeping. Miss V says, she was sleeping. She was sleeping. So people were sleeping with their device on. Okay. I do have family relatives in SE. They mash up bad. Yeah, man, bad. And more lives going. I see you in two lives on the rebuild in Jamaica and the aftermath Jamaica. Is that correct? Yes. So why you run away? You could have stayed. You can go on both of them. Yeah, they are homeless. Very homeless. Very sad. I hope they'll have material in the hardwares to cover rebuilding for them in terms of putting back structures in place. Oh, you're on one side alone, and on the other side, you're with the others. So you're with the raid, right? All right, what did I do today? I was busy working today. Yeah, man, I follow fashion. That's how I learn, you know. That's how I learn. We can't cut on one style. You don't know that. So you see other people cut a style, they take a little piece of their style and add it onto it and twist it around and add a little more. So that's how we learn. You don't know. There is an old Anglican church that was, yeah. I saw, there's the church, you know. And I think this is an Anglican church. A very big church, and the roof gone. If you see the benches, everything in the church mash up. Like somebody mash up the things, them, break them up. You couldn't see any bench or anything, everything just mash up. That's why I say the devil is. I think this is an Anglican church. Right? I think they say it's an Anglican church. Guys, you make me happy tonight. I feel so happy for your company. I don't think I want to get up, but I know that you guys are going to run away and leave me. But I'll still hang on. Miss B, I wish I could do a live like you. I'm going to try it one day, you know. I don't know if possible. But 12 hours long, you know. And you do it, I've never seen that done in the day, you know. I see they're doing it at nights. But it should be interesting. The day one. Should be interesting because more people are up. More, just to give me an idea, more people are up. But I was thinking that in the night, People be passing and stopping, and it's 12 hours. Whoa. When I saw it, they see me, I said to myself, is it the same thing? So because I came out, because I spent a little time as I was at work then, but I didn't want to come back in and cause any problems. So I was outside watching. And I saw when some people come there, and I said, Lord, I want to go on back, but I don't want to in and out, in and out. And at that time, no, when I got home, I started to hurry, cook, to hurry and be on the live before 8 o'clock. Okay. It's a long time I don't do a live like that. It's a long time. But I think I like it. If it is really, sometimes we learn by copying. Not everybody, not every dressmaker likes you to sit around them when they're cutting their clothes. Mm-mm. Not all of them, they like to, they like for you to stay someplace else. That's why some of us were apprentice, and we never get the chance to learn to cut. So they only give you the hemming and the buttonholes. And they call it handwork. That's what you get. But they never when they're going to cut, they go somewhere else, and they don't want they tell us they want to concentrate. But it's like, and if people, they, I mean, like when we can get a little learning. Yeah, man. That's why me never end up learning for so, because every time me want go nosy and see when them a fold and then wait till when people gone home, that's the time next then the place is quiet, then can cut. So me never see anything cut yet. Never see anything. And when they're going to bake and do things, they do some of the things before me not even know some of the things they put in the cake. You only go see the vanilla and rose water and egg and butter and sugar, you don't really see the other things that enhances the cake. So every side they're trying to get trouble. And Diana says, greetings everyone. Miss B says, the beauty with YouTube, you're welcome to copy. That's how we grow. Yes, it's true. Yes. Yes, I like that. I mean, I feel like for copying. Because I was not exposed to none of these things. I was never a public speaker. And now if you say if I'm asked to talk, I don't think I should be that shy anymore. I used to run off at the live and spend only 5 and 10 minutes and run off quick until me come till me spend half an hour and whatever. Not that me know anything much. The exposure that I got boosts me. And then if I don't come one night, it come like me miss the people, them like they're my family, me thinking about them. So when I skip a night, it's like me come earlier the next night and wondering if they miss me too. Wonder if they miss me too. But it's love. It's love. And Miss V, boy, I'm trying because sometimes I try and I still see me cannot even come out of the woods. But me still pressing. That's why I like the song pressing. I feel like pressing. So I still pressing, and while I press, I stretch out my neck and try to peep. Right? Why? Thanks for the encouragement, Miss V. You make me feel motivated right now. Right, God's child? Auntie Hannah? JB? Auntie Hannah, what did I do to you, lady? You come in the house and all know you doing dog, but me still love you. You hear that, Auntie Hannah? You doing dog. You don't pain in the mind to him, but him still love you. So Auntie Hannah, beg you, give him little your attention because him begging for it right now. Don't make him go to bed and he have you on his mind. And in the morning, when daylight, we can't hear him making any sound. You mustn't let anybody, JB, you mustn't go to bed with anybody on your mind. Your mind must be free. You have to say a prayer before you go to bed. You cannot say a prayer to go to bed if you're not happy. Oh, Miss V said, JB, you're too much. Lord, help us and hear us. Yes, we are here sharing. JB, my dad. Yeah, she said, JB, my darling, know where you're safe because you're safe. You're safe like the safe in the safe. We are here talking and laughing, giving each other strength. But we just imagine how some people head have a band, thinking until they have a headache. But I want to encourage everybody that once life is spared, that's the greatest gift. Leave everything else and let it go. Sorry. For those who have lost their life, it's not like they really wanted to. Maybe they didn't have a choice. They were overpowered. Maybe in the vehicle with the water, whatever. So who have life, just tell yourself, say, once there's a will, there's a way. Right? JB says, know me. Auntie understand? Yes, she greeted him earlier for true. And then he said, no, me not begging for nothing. Next she go on with her hello. She greet you already, but you didn't see it. But you deep down in your heart is sad. He said, oh my God, why she's doing this to me? Yes, people. Yeah, man. Be nice, JB. Stop it. You're not making it any better for God's child, you know. But anyway, these two meet Miss V. You have to have a laughter. That is how when I met them first on my live, these two people, and then go out that thing about that things that I didn't know they were joking. I said, but what kind of people this? I will leave God's child here. I gotta go. Oh my God, guys! I thank you for being here. Um, and if you have to go, I'm going to leave the live running until I see it stop. So I'm not going to pin you. I appreciate Miss V Raid. I appreciate everybody, JB, Auntie Hannah, and all those who had come on the raid and those who were here with me before. I appreciate you all. Tina Smith, all of them that came on. I appreciate. Last night I didn't have a little tip. As I was saying to myself, what is going on here? This is a sad case. But then I said again, people are unhappy of what has been happening. So it's like they don't really want to, you know, because it is said that there are more people away from the country than who are there. And imagine if half of who are there are affected, you know. Also, what people might can't even move very quickly. So we are here now. We still in our own space pray for them, and the Lord will bless us too, because we're not just talking about our own self, you know. So we are here sharing and make each other happy. And I believe and hope and trust that when this live would have gone out with the algorithm, I hope somebody will see it and become cheered up and say, oh, they are really feeling what we are feeling. Because if they didn't feel it, we now are feeling much happier having seen, because persons, whether or not you're subscribing, or these lives have a way of going around, although some of them would have been would have had the internet with YouTube, they are off it now because of the problem. No electricity. So imagine when they are back on, how the missed things are going to be coming up, and for them to catch up. And some, you know, before they go and buy food to eat, you know, they're going to try and get a little charge somewhere and get a little, because, you know, we get accustomed to the being on the YouTube or whatever, and get a little peep. They know they cannot spend very long, but the battery going to run out again. And they might have to take a taxi and go somewhere and get somebody to charge up the phone. So they say, make sure of what now, lady? You're going to give me a couple liquid 2x4. You're not going to let me with that. Oh, all right. No, she's not going to be a 2x4. Just want to make you know, say, everything is good. You're not to worry. So, have a good evening. Enjoy yourself. But like I said, I will be getting up from here, but I'm not going to turn off the light because I want to let it run a little bit. So take care of yourselves, guys, and all the best for a wonderful, restful night, and that your day tomorrow will be more rewarding than today. Each day we look forward to a better day than the day before. So we hope the future was bright for us, likewise for those persons who are so badly affected. I don't know. I don't know. As I say, God knows how much we can handle and He give us His strength. Some of us may say we could manage it, but we don't know until when we are in it. And then you realize you have to fight because everybody around is fighting and trying to build back. So if one is going to say, boy, I can't bother, when that one look and see everybody is trying to take something and button up until they can set it the way they want it. So have a restful night, everybody. Likewise, JB, and see you all soon. Whenever soon is soon, God knows. So have a good night. And thank you for being here. And see you soon. See you when next I go live. Good night, my people. Good night over here. Good night over there. Night, night, night. Rest well. But I'm not turning it off now. Let you stay right here a little bit. Yes, sis. Good night, Sister V. Oops. Diana, go drink some water and go to your bed. All right, I'm going to get some water myself. Hi, Zonas. Good. All right, go to your bed, my friend. We'll talk in the morning. Have a good restful night. Have a restful night. Zonas are trying to find. I realize this was put in. My God. Oops. All right, Zonas. Yes, Zonas, how you doing? You know, I just said I was going to end the live. You chased your bed, we talk tomorrow. I said I was going to end the live. And I got up to go and get some water to drink. And look, I see that I put on my thing wrong. So we were here for better part of 2 hours. 2 hours. And I said, I'm going to end the live, but I will just let it go down until I see like one or, don't see anybody on. So I was surprised to see you come up. How you doing? How are you? Yes, ma'am. What's going on? What's going on? You say, wait. You see, anytime you tell me wait, you make me fret. Because when you say wait, you don't come back, lady. Me not see you come back. So when you say wait, you make me fret. I need to check out the time. It's supposed to be after 10 now. But I'm still not in any hurry. I'll just hang on a little. Mm-hmm. Let me go and get my book. I don't read my Psalms as yet. Soon come back. Jeez. Mhm. 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 This lady's not back as yet. All right, I'm gonna read my script here. Make a note of this. The zoners. Hi, Dwayne. You made a mistake? Anyway, hi. Dwayne say hell no. Hi. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Haven't. I think that was at 71. 10 10:17. I'll go a little more. In thee, O Lord, do I put my trust. Let me never be put to confusion. Deliver me in thy righteousness, and cause me to escape. Incline thine ear unto me, and save me. Be thou my strong habitation, whereunto I may continually resort. Thou hast given commandment to save me, for thou art my rock and my fortress. Deliver me, O my God, out of the hand of the wicked, out of the hand of the unrighteous and cruel man. For thou art my hope, O Lord God, thou art my trust from my youth. By thee have I been holden up from the womb. Thou art he that took me out of my mother's bowels. My praise shall be continually of thee. I am as a wonder unto many, but thou art my strong refuge. Let my mouth be filled with thy praise, with thy honor all the day. Cast me not off in the time of old age. Forsake me not when my strength faileth. For mine enemies speak against me, and they that lay wait for my soul take counsel together, saying, God hath spoken him. Persecute and take him, for there is none to deliver him. O God, be not far from me. O my God, make haste for my help. Let them be confounded and consumed that are adversaries to my soul. Let them be covered with reproach and dishonor that seek my hurt. But I will hope continually, and will yet praise thee more and more. My mouth shall show forth thy righteousness and thy salvation all the day long, for I know not the numbers thereof. I will go in the strength of the Lord God. I will make mention of my righteousness, even of thine only. O God, thou hast taught me from my youth, and hitherto have I declared thy wondrous works. Now also, when I am old and grey-headed, O God, forsake me not, until I have showed thy strength unto this generation, and thy power to every one that is to come. Thy righteousness also, O God, is very high. Who hast done great things, O God, who is like unto thee? Zonas, you're here. Okay, because I see some people are here. How are you doing? I was just trying to read from my tablet because I said to myself, I have a little time tonight, although the live would have ended. I did over 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours. But I say, let me just keep pushing. Sometimes I can't push. Last night I did, I think, was it 1.5 or 2 hours? I don't remember. It was very, very poor. Nobody much came on, but tonight was good. How are you doing, ma'am? Everything is okay. Let me ask you one question, because YT asks, it's been asked. One good thing I like to make I trying to make my life a little enhancing, so that when some people come, they don't feel bored or say, "What a dead life this." So, want to interact so persons can have a say. So I'm going to ask a little question. Nothing too big. One thing about your town, one cool thing, anything that is nice about your town. You don't have to be true because we're not trying to find out anything. But it can be any town. You're not going to be in any place. Whether it's a nice town, it may have bars or clubs, things that they do. One, just one. Just one. You have to give me no worry. So think about it and write it before you go. That's why I'm just having the live running a little extra. You know, no, me not have to reach 3 hours. Me gone 2.5 hours already. And so tell me one, just put something there. The place is cold and rainy. And I say, time my fingers get cold, you know, say, time me going on my bed. So how has things been going with you, Zonal? Me know say you're not somebody who like type neither, you know. I know you're one of them who is shy. But even when you sing, you're not shy. So you still have to do something. Mm-hmm. No man, tell me say you soon jump off gun, but me going just go up to the 3 hours and done. Mm-hmm. I look like Jeremy gone, you know. Jeremy give me a little response and Jeremy disappear. Whoa, 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 that's how it is. You know that. I just see it goes. I just see how it goes. Not in any rush. Ten 24. Joseph. Wait, JB. I mean, alone sleep in my bed, you know. I am not tired like you. No, I can't. So I am free. No, honestly, I said I would go, you know, because I didn't want people feel tied down. And when somebody give you them time, I said, Zonas, no, she said, wait. I mean, waiting, you know. And she come back. I mean, ask her a little question. Zonas not hide. Zonas come out of the hiding. I don't know where she gone now, you know. Yeah, just say morning, yeah. Mm-hmm. So, I just sit here and I say, let me just run the live till let me see number go down. But know that me see you come up, me see 7. But I may see something go down to 3. And long time I do one night, one live, you know. I go and do it one night. You know, and well, I've never me do the one. Yes. Like when me do the stream. But how me talk to this sister V, you know. I mean see me say it because when I do it at night, me have to turn on the light, you know. I mean, have to have something that it's pointing to. Okay, me turn off the light, it will be darkness. You know? So, me just say, you know, things, me just come back and sit down. And me start reading the Bible. So, me not gone anywhere. Zona's maybe there. You know, maybe she gone now. But Zona don't really answer. Me not get up to the next for about 20 minutes because I'm not even sleepy. I'm not sleepy again. But me feel bad, me need to learn how to redirect. And it's on the computer, you know. But I never remember to ask my son to show me. So when the raid came, he was already gone to bed, so me never bother trouble him. I'm telling you the honest truth. Although this is not good, I tell you, say, me get a peace of mind. Me no know nobody on it, but me get a peace of mind. And if I don't come on, no feel say like me, I say, me glad me can't make no. When I don't come on, me remember everything. Everything's like, I wonder, I wonder if they're looking for me to come. I wonder. They come to my memory. So you say, I wonder if they think about me. But me say anyway, me feel free. Me come make friends. And it's like that little work I'm doing. One year the person or two, you know, and they can't believe, you know. Me, I have to put this, turn off the computer. Turn off this now. I have to put it for charge. The for charge. Let me write off. So I was write off my things that view. Look come in there. Yeah. I have to put this in charge. Give me a second. Hold on it. The computer they go shut down. I go put it for charge. Mm-hmm. We say, we can't believe we get a surprise tonight. Me I feel wonder. You know, me say me have to be wondering. Me say, I went just go to my bed. See, I one lady come, it's not too long. She not that time tell me, And she come and tell me whatever. For she thought not make sense because me want to hear things about back home. And me can't hear anything. I have to wait till probably the people, how should I say? People have to wait for electricity. And some may probably go to some place to get charged. You understand me? So, and some might can't never remember saying they should buy credit to put up. So, but I did you sell our line? So, I say, well, where me come from? Me not hear anything yet. Me don't know. Me come from the western end of the island. So, me not know. But me just say, well, I don't have no zinc roof. So if anything, the windows were not buttoned up. And the person who assists me, the person is not home. The family of them is not home. So just my neighbor give a little assistance and I appreciate it. And I say, well, the tank was not tied down. So I don't know if the tank empty or if I have water. But, you're not at your place. You don't know. And I can't bother people they go check, go check, go check. When I was coming up, I lock up my place quietly. No me have to have people they go peep, peep, peep. So just hope for the best. But me don't want to think anything happen. But just like, up to when the first set of breeze pass, they went tell me say a little sweat rain, nothing, no after that ever. But when me hear them ask about Black River, I said that means say so, eastern Westmoreland. Something going on. I mean, wonder if you want to affect CWM to, CWM farm because many miss it some rainfall and miss it some brown river water. When tell me say move the cows them from there because they may drown. And the water will see pass. I don't know. So me not hear from nobody. A good thing me God sent Tetla to me rescue. Let us say most people don't have any electricity, so it might take a little time. But because she's at work, she go charge up. But she was not having enough energy to sit on the live unless she have a charger. One of those traveling chargers. I don't she said she going get one. But me no want she put herself in no debt. When she can manage, she come back, she come. But me miss her man. Honestly. Me say last night, me and two little people. But God, you see God, if you have faith, in everything with God, it costs a faith. And tonight, me say, I'm going to come a little earlier. I don't know what happened. I was going to go on today, Just so come realize that the early day sometimes, and sometimes we catch other people in other countries. And I say, all right. I didn't bother to go on. I just time run up. So I say tonight I have to. And see how bounteous blessing come down on my head. I wasn't expecting, and only one thing me feel bad. I need to learn to redirect it. And I never want God's try to take me on because she sent the thing to me already, For me go through it with honey, my son, to understand it. I may tell you the truth. The heart is willing, but the hands are weak and the brain so much things to do, you know. So I'm hoping, I don't know if I'll be able to touch it tomorrow, but I'd love to try. I have to do something in the evening, you know. But I want to try one, and because of the, use a tablet, the computer will do it. Like when I make a kind of tablet computer, like, let me get, really. I mean, if you have the phone, come if you use the phone for signing the time. So I forget another phone. I don't know. And then it's because this is not working much. By the way, you did start the thing for me again, or you never start it? You never touch it? Look like you fall off of the bench now. Alright, if I fall off of the bench. I did not have loyal people. I feel so honored. Thank you, Jesus. hmm I feel honored. But no, 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 5 minutes or so. I sound like you drop off now. So because you drop off now, I'm going to take my time and organize up. So me almost feel like I something again, I can't again for the night. What's it so late? Satisfied with what I had. And let that work out in the stomach. Alright. Okay, so let me finally say, okay, gone up to 5. I'm going to leave it there now. Alright, so I could find the thing when the lady when started. Mm-hmm. More comfortable at night. That is so nice. All right, so and I do my day life. Don't worry yourself. Who cannot make it in the day, they will drop in the day. And who can make it in the night? Because like I said, sometimes persons are not able to fit in. And I would not want people come on 2 times a day, you know? I don't want that stress. All right. Where did I reach again? What did I reach at verse 18? Let me pick up back with it another time. Zonas, you want me to publishing zonas. You know, easy, you know. Anytime I'm going to get up, zonas appear. But I'm going to. And then when zonas appear, the number jump up to 7. Zonas, what kind of lady you be? Hmm? What kind of lady you be? I asked that question, you run away. Let me just go see if I can wrap up because I'm kind of getting tired. I see if I can go close to it. This is now 10:30, 10:38. So in another few minutes, that will be it for the night. You know? Oh, Royal Empire. What is that for? I don't know why you're saying that. Yep. All right. I'm going to take a break now. Can't go anymore. Can't go anymore. I'm kind of tired now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I need to make a note of something. Royal Emperor, tell me one good thing of what take place in your town. One good thing of what takes place in your town. Something cool. Something cool that takes place in your town. My name again. Nick Weber. One cool thing that takes place in your town. Nick Weber mix. All right. Who else was in the raid again? Mhm. Mhm. Oh, that is it. Wonder if anybody here would want to answer this question. Royal Empire there. Zonas there. Everybody gone. So I just end it.